Got this in the mail today. Open it up and see what we can do for this guy. Bubble wrapped it pretty well. Good thing. First mail-in Volkswagen 2013 Passat. We gotta make keys too. Alright, got this 2013 Volkswagen Passat. He has 4 keys. Someone tried to add keys for him. So we're going to take pictures of each key and see what exactly is going on here. So that ID, that's the first one. Let's go ahead and read this one. Some Locksmith that's already locked. That looks good. Looks like they didn't do anything wrong. So all they did was add keys to this guy's car. And then now the car won't start. And they're all already locked. So they're all already locked. TP23. Yellow TP23. Alright. Let's go see what exactly might have happened. So, first things first, we have the Altel wired in to the XP400. Then it's also wired in to my JVCI, which is wired into my GoDiag GT110. I'll show you this in a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and take this off. Which, if he was just adding keys to this vehicle, I did notice that this was cut right here. So, I don't know why he would have cut it, which maybe is why this vehicle isn't starting anymore. I don't know. We're just going to go back through, see if we can pull the CS code and pin code and see what keys are programmed and redo it and kind of just go from there. See what we can find out. Okay, I'll take this off. Let's see. So, it doesn't look like there's any. Alright, so I just want to make sure. I mean, I can tell that he has probed the spot in the place that I normally do. Looks like he probed 2 different locations on here. So, I don't know, I guess we'll see. We'll get it all hooked up and kind of go from there. See if we can get this thing back running again. So we're going to hook our IMO4 cable in. Okay. We're going to go over here to our Altel. We're going to go IMO. Volkswagen. Expert selection. This is an IMO4 system. IMO4 instrument can. I'm going to turn the ignition on. There we go. I'm going to auto detect. Okay. for the time being. Alright, now I'm going to come over here. I'm going to do all keys lost G-box fast. I'm just going to read the IMO data. I don't need to know any of this because I don't use this method. Oh, I need to turn it back on for this so it can communicate. Turn it back on. Okay. That doesn't matter. Okay. So now I'm going to shut it off because we want to get it into the service mode. So I'm going to look at the processor, the big processor. The letters are upside down just like letters are right side up, just how you read it normally. You're going to go top right. You're going to count the 5th pin down. And I'm going to count like the branch off because that's easier. So this is 1. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to probe it right there. I'm going to turn the ignition on. We should hear it click. I didn't hear the click, but only the brake light's on. So we're in service mode. That's good. Press OK. Alright, now it wants us to disconnect the ground wire, which is the probe. Okay. Instrument cluster will black out. It should already be. Yep. Alright, reading the IMO data. Okay, so now let's compare. This is the VIN number he said from the car, 1VWBH7A33DC126339. Yep, looks right. The pin code is 64175, which I believe 64175, so he's right on that. CS code. Is that the CS code that he got? 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. No, I don't know what that is. I don't know what the heck that code is that he got. Okay. So, that's the CS code, so I'm going to go ahead and take a picture of this real quick. So I don't lose it. And I'll probably just print this off and give it to the customer so we don't run into this issue again with another locksmith. Okay, so we got 4 keys in the system. So this key ends in 90F1. 90F1, that was key number 2. This one is DF09. DF09, so that's key number 1. This one is FD31. FD31, so that's 3. And it looks like they're all good. 3684. 3684 is the last one. So they're all added in the system. I don't know why the car's not exactly starting. So we'll just erase it and reprogram them. So okay. Alright, now that we did that. Alright, now that we did that, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna turn them into dealer keys again. So we're gonna place this in here. Just completely redo everything. It's locked, yes, we're gonna go ahead and unlock it. Okay, dealer key generated successfully. Do the same thing with this one. It's probably going to be locked, which is okay. Yes, we're going to unlock it. Generated successfully. Press a dealer key, or blank key, unlock it. That one failed. That's alright. That's because that's yeah, that's original. Go to reprogram it though. Alright. So we are all the way back to square one, basically. Now we're going to do key learning. This is not a smart equipped vehicle. And for now, I just want to learn 2, because I want to see if I can get this dash off. So I'm going to press OK. So it says 0 of 2. Go ahead and place this original in here. Looks like it programmed instantly. 1 of 2. I'm going to shut the ignition off. I'll put this one in here. Turn it on. 2 of 2. Key learning complete. Okay. Switch ignition off. Wait 5 seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Okay. Yeah. Well, it's already acting differently. I just don't think that he completely finished the add a key process. It looks like. Alright. Now I'm fairly certain I got this fixed for him. The dash isn't doing what it did before, so. So we're going to go ahead and just see if we can learn all these keys right here. So no. And I'm going to try and learn 4 keys this time. So okay. So first one, that's 1 of 4. Okay. Shut it off. Put the new one in. Turn it on. Hopefully it should say 2 of 4. Yep. Shut it off. Put the next one in. Turn it on. 3 of 4. Shut it off. Turn it on. That last one. 4 of 4. Key learning complete. So, okay. Turn the ignition off and wait for 5 seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Turn it back on. Sweet, we're out of programming. It should start. Alright. I'll put this back together and get ready and ship it back to the customer. So we're going to take this, put it back in here, take this, put that back on. If you're just adding keys, you don't have to take this apart. There's definitely an easier way to do it. I have a video on it. I'll try and see if I can put it in a link once this video is done. But if you don't gotta take this apart, definitely don't do it. You run the risk of whatever this locksmith did in Illinois. And this customer reached out to me and yeah, had to fix it for him. Keep you guys tuned. I'm gonna send him some messages and see if this fixed his issue once he receives it back, and we'll go from there. All 4 of the guy's keys. I gave him 4 of his VIN number, all his information for the car, and this is already in here. Instrument cluster. You can go ahead and tuck that and that over there. Put the keys right there. And we will go and ship this off.